China's point of view, they want to get, they don't like the U.S. having this reserve currency because it gives us, a lot of leverage over, Iranian oil supply chains and all sorts of things like that. They don't want the renminbi to become a reserve currency because then you have to open your capital account and you have to do all sorts of things that they really don't want to do. I think the euro, you could think of as, was in part a Chinese weapon against the dollar. It didn't. The last decade hasn't quite worked out that way, but that was, China would have liked to see two reserve currencies like the euro. And, even though I'm sort of a pro-crypto, pro-Bitcoin maximalist person, I do wonder whether at this point Bitcoin is also should also be thought in part as a Chinese financial weapon against the U.S., where it threatens fiat money, but it especially threatens the U.S. dollar, and China wants to do things to weaken it. So it's sort of China is long Bitcoin, and perhaps from a geopolitical perspective, the U.S. should be a little bit be asking some tougher questions about exactly how that works.
So back in the early days of PayPal, and this is going back to 1999, so it's almost 20 years ago. We actually, our first T-shirt said, PayPal, the new world currency. And so there was this idea that we were going to create this new global currency.
Many people don't know this, but the mission of PayPal was to create a global currency that was independent of interference by.
There are only two companies in my lifetime that I am aware of that have the stated goal of creating a global reserve currency: PayPal and Ripple. This is once in a lifetime stuff, guys. Welcome back to another video, and thank you for joining me. I appreciate all the support on the channel, and I genuinely, I really do appreciate the support, guys. Took a lot of time off on YouTube. I'm coming back, and you guys are coming back and watching the video, so thank you in advance. We give away $10 in XRP on this channel every day. Winner in the video description below. To enter the giveaway today, like the video, subscribe, and notifications on. Comment anything in the YouTube comments below. And I also have a free Telegram chat group. In the future, it'll cost money. It's free right now, so if you like talking about crypto, join my Telegram in the video description below. So really quickly before I hop into a Swift XRP Ripple document, a European Central Bank document, some very bullish stuff I've uncovered. Let's talk about the general market. Bitcoin is looking very good, guys. The one metric that we cite here in this chart is the metric of Bitcoin to stablecoins across exchanges, and it's hit multi-year highs, okay? What this means is there's tons of stablecoins on exchanges. Now, guys, here's a question. Here's a pop quiz. Do you keep your crypto on exchanges if you're smart? No. You keep it on a ledger. All these ledgers right here, cold storage wallets. If you don't have a ledger, get it from the ledger store. I have a link in the video description below. It's worth it, worth the investment to protect your crypto. But what we can deduce from this is if there's tons of stable coins, all-time yearly highs of stable coins on exchanges, that's because people are planning to buy Bitcoin. Another bullish indicator, all-time for the past 2.5 years, on-chain volume traded in profit is at all-time highs. So what we can deduce from these is Bitcoin's looking pretty good. And if Bitcoin's looking pretty good, the rest of the crypto market typically looks pretty good. Moving forward, Ripple says it's more confident than ever ahead of the SEC ruling. Keep in mind, guys, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has said the only way that Ripple would settle, and he said this at the very beginning, is we would only settle if there's clarity that XRP is not going forward as a security. They've been working for 10 years on this innovative product that is XRP. And imagine getting hit with a lawsuit after trying to get regulatory clarity for 10 years. So at this point, Ripple isn't willing to work with uncertainty anymore. They want a black or white ruling. They want to know it's not a security moving forward. So now for a few bombshells. Really quickly, if you guys need a spot to get digital assets, I recommend Uphold. It's sleek, it's simple, and it's secure. Link to the video description below if you guys need assets off of Uphold. And not much is free, let alone money. But you guys can get a guaranteed $40 for free if you sign up with Webull and deposit a penny. Can get up to $3,000 in free stocks, but you're guaranteed a minimum value of $40. Typically, you'll just get $40 to $300, but it's a great offer just for signing up, depositing a penny. Sell your stocks, close your account, do whatever you want, but don't miss out on this great offer. It does end soon. Links in the video description below. One migration weekend for all financial institutions. Look at this, guys. They talk about in the XRP community flipping the switch, all these global financial players switching at the same time. It's not a theory. The new T2 platform will be implemented with a big bang approach, meaning that there will be one migration weekend for all financial institutions participating on the platform. One migration weekend for all of them to turn to the ISO 222 standard. This is a new security messaging standard for all the global banks. And what cryptocurrencies are already ISO 222 approved? You can look that up. Not too many of them, but XRP is one of them. And a lot of people have been asking if I'm the bearable bull. Someone commented, it's the bearable bull, but he talks normal speed. Guys, I'm not the bearable bull. I like his channel. I'll take it as a compliment, but I'm not the bearable bull. Ripple and XRP, the only blockchain mentioned among ACH, RTGS, RTP, Swift, and Fedwire. Okay. This is from the ECS Fin. Who is ECS Fin? Okay, ECS Fin is an engineering enterprises, and they specialize in process optimization. They design software solutions. Basically, they're a consulting firm that helps these financial institutions who aren't always the best at optimizing. This company helps them optimize. Look at some of the partners. They're partnered with Fedwire, LexisNexis, Infinity, Rox, Oracle. Big companies, guys. These guys work with the big players. And in this document, they mention different payment gateways and standards. And the only blockchain company that's mentioned is Ripple, okay? Nothing else. And it's things like this. When I see Ripple being the only blockchain company in all these variety of documents being mentioned, it doesn't mean it's Ripple's going to win. It's number one. It's guaranteed. But it's something that not a lot of other blockchain companies get that honor of, and it's a testament to all the work and networking that Ripple's been doing over the years. And we have Ripple and XRP cited here throughout this Swift report. They mention in these two figures, referring now to figure 6, a diagram illustrates a pre-funded Ripple settlement scheme. In my last video, I did a little drawing for you guys, a little Picasso, and I showed you that XRP and on-demand liquidity allows the elimination of pre-funded account. It frees up trillions of dollars of assets. And this Swift report is recognizing that exact same thing. And where does all the money currently flow through? Swift. And if you guys use Twitter, give me a follow on Twitter, DrippyXRP. I really do appreciate you guys, and I like engaging with you on Twitter. And I also post a lot of stuff on Twitter you won't see in my videos. Ripple and XRP are on the radar of the International Monetary Fund. And I say, do you understand the power of the International Monetary Fund and its increasing power in the future? This is a hypothesis, just my opinion. I think the IMF will be the global central bank in the future. Maybe this will age like wine. In 20 years, people can watch this video and be like, wow, how did this guy know the IMF was going to be the next central bank? Because they told us at the 2016 Bretton Woods conference. All the information's out there, guys. It just requires you to think for yourself. And unfortunately, today, I like to use the analogy of a sheep farm. You ever see a bunch of sheep being herded by one sheepdog? Hundreds of sheep. They're all double the size of this dog. But all these hundreds of sheep will move at the control of one small dog. When if these sheep united, they could easily overpower the dog. I think that's a perfect analogy for human nature. Not a lot of free thinkers. So if you're watching this video, you're already thinking for yourself, doing this kind of research, pat yourself on the back. Someone also called me a financial advisor in my comment sections recently. Guys, I just like doing this research and sharing the research. People say I break down information well. That's why I'm doing these videos. But if you think I'm a financial advisor, you need to get your marbles in a line. And now we have XRP and Ripple mentioned in their report on ISO 222 plus crypto assets for payments. Okay? What do they mention? They say an example of a strongly centralized system are names like Ripple or some projects of the R3 consortium. People in crypto say, oh, centralization's bad. But you think about these central banks, guys, the people that move trillions of dollars. Do you think they want to just move to the blockchain, to the Bitcoin blockchain, and have no power over this financial system that they've built and ran for hundreds of years? This transition will not be one where all of the power goes to the people. The banks will still be in the driver's seat. And that's why I see the centralization of things like the private Ripple CBDC ledger as not a bad thing. Okay? If you guys made it to the end of the video, comment ledger below. When you watch the full video, it supports the channel a lot. So let me know you're one of my #1 supporters by commenting ledger. And if you don't have a ledger wallet, don't be a bozo. Invest in yourself. If you have any amount of crypto over $500, you need to have one of these the safest way. Check out the ledger store in the video description below. God bless you guys. Until next time.